So my client came to me with this denim jumpsuit and it was too big on her in the hip, the thigh, as well as the front crotch area. So this tutorial is going to show you how I took out all that excess in one step. So the first thing that I did was I figured out how much I needed to remove from her pants, and I did this by pinching out the excess along the front of her pant around her belly area, starting at the center front and pinning out to the side seam. So once I figured out that I needed to take about 1.5 inches off, I flipped the pants so that the wrong sides were facing out. Now we're gonna actually remove all of that excess along the inner seam, not along the front where I pinched out. And I pinned the front and the back together, pushing out any excess fabric, making sure that I push it out towards the side seam so that my pants would not pinch or bunch up when I took it to the sewing machine. Now I pinned out until just below the knee, and we're doing that because we only need to remove excess from the upper leg. If this was a full leg tapering, you could actually take it all the way down to the ankle. So once I pinned the front and back pieces together along that inner seam and through the crotch area, I took my tailor's chalk and I marked my new line. And I did this by marking 3/4 of an inch from the original seam. And you want to do 3/4 of an inch because it's a total of 1.5 inches removal, which means that's 3/4 of an inch to the front of the pant leg and 3/4 of an inch to the back pant leg. And when I was at the sewing machine, I just followed my new chalk line, making sure that once I got towards the knee area, your chalk line should actually blend back into the original seam so that when you're sewing, you can actually blend back into the original seam. When you get to the crotch where the front and the back crotch come together, you want to be careful in making sure that those seams stay, that they don't shift and that they actually meet up in the sewing process. So once I was done sewing, I cut back the excess fabric and I serge finished the raw edges, making sure that when I serged back into the original seam line at just below the knee area. This process was quick and easy. I only took maybe about 15 to 20 minutes to complete this process, and my client loved it. She looked great. And so this is what she looks like. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, or follow.